Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
I've visited several schools, you know, and I came up here and went to the ocean and then went right up to the redwoods and walked around campus, and I was just like, you know, this is my place.
This is a powerful place. If you think of what's around you in the sense of natural beauty, you have rivers, ocean, redwoods. You have a community that is very supportive of, be it activism, leadership, community service. Most people I know that come here usually don't want to leave and have a hard time leaving because it's such a community-oriented space. Very powerful.
You kind of come to a place and you feel a vibe, and this place for me had a really good vibe. You know, it was laid back, yet there was like certain projects like this project and the March project that were very intellectual and very cutting edge. So it was laid back on one hand, yet very progressive on the other hand. And I like the combination of the two.
I think there's a general harmony about being here. I mean, you're at one with the forest, the redwoods, you've got the ocean right near you. I mean, you're kind of nestled in amongst nature's best. You know, I mean, it might rain a lot, but that sunny day comes around and it's like, rejoice.
I've never been to any campus anywhere in the country that has the physical beauty that Humboldt does. In many ways, I think a lot of students, like me, for example, when I came here, came from large cities, from huge metropolitan areas, San Diego, the Bay Area, where I'm from, Los Angeles, Sacramento, and they come here to get away from the hustle and bustle of the city, and they find a lot of peace and respite from the pace of life up here. The recreational opportunities on the river, walking in the trees, kayaking up on Big Lagoon and in the ocean. It's a marvelous place to come and recreate, but also to study.
Humboldt has some unique characteristics. It's a relatively small school, but it's very deep in its range of disciplines. I mean, normally you wouldn't find the range of disciplines in a school of 7,000. And that diversity of academic backgrounds and diversity of experience, you can't keep things from happening.
In a lot of my courses, there are very few sociology majors. There are wildlife majors and forestry majors and English majors and Spanish majors. And it's a classroom atmosphere where you're dealing with advanced level sociology, but you're getting an input from a lot of different perspectives intellectually.
Because it's a small school, people get to know each other. And it's those personal contacts and networks that put the true interdisciplinary education happen. I mean, if you have somebody in the humanities talking about appropriate technology, and you have somebody in science talking about, like chemistry, talking about wastewater treatment, and if you have somebody in natural resources talking about the cultural aspects of ecology, then it ties together. It's not all these diverse disciplines, you know, polarizing. And you see a lot of that here. A lot of the faculty here are involved in many activities, and it's reflected in their courses and how they deal with the students.
The English department here is fantastic. The professors are awesome.
What makes it so awesome?
Because they're excited about what they're doing. They might have been teaching for 10 years, but it doesn't show. It's like they're new. It's like their first time every semester. It's like their first time teaching. The enthusiasm. It's really it makes me want to teach. I want to be like them. I want to inspire students like they've inspired me.
I came to Humboldt because we have the best environmental engineering program in the country. I had several choices of where I was going to go. I knew I wanted to do environmental engineering, but the research capability at HSU at the undergraduate level is unprecedented. For a small state school like we are, the ability to become intimate with your professors is like no one university I've ever heard of.
For being up here, it's really to see people learning, and up here they get the unique experience of putting that brain knowledge into projects that they can actually build. And for us to help them do that and to see those things come about is what really has been motivating me.
I think that's what gives it its beauty and its uniqueness as well, in that you can be in wilderness within a half an hour. You can be in old growth redwood stands shortly, within a lab session in class. So I can take students out in a 3-hour lab and be in ancient forests. There's a professor in biology who studies old growth canopy, and he can get students up in the tree within a lab session, which is just unheard of if you're going to Chicago or even Santa Cruz or San Francisco. So it really lends itself to an incredible learning environment. We have this unique opportunity, especially with our new vessel, to really explore it and really get to some of those deep secrets. And the great thing is with a boat that's as large as ours is that we can pull students out there with us, and they can join in the exploration and not just get the results in a lecture. They can be a part of the whole process. So it's exciting as a teacher, and I think as a student it will be a great opportunity too. So I think that it's a really wonderful place to be. You get to have one-on-one interactions with teachers. You get to be in the real world, and I think you leave with a sense of self-confidence and ability to answer tough questions well.
I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.